boutique amp fans, we're looking at something that you might not have heard of, or you've seen it, it's been around for a while, and you never had the chance to check it out. It is the Mad Professor Old School 20 RT. 21 RT. I don't know. Is that watts? I think 20-ish watts. It's a 112 combo, one channel. RT stands for 2 letters. Reverb and tremolo. It's an old school amp. What do you want? But it's a very good one. Now, Mad Professor has been quiet lately. Of course, Mad Professor primarily deals with pedals. All of them very, very good. But the people behind Mad Professor wanted to go and have a nice rest of their life, didn't know what to do with the company, and luckily found some very talented, motivated, and skilled buyers who took over the company and are coming full force. Also, they're coming, that sounded icky, not sexually. They're coming, they are emerging back on the market for pedals and also amps. They're still doing these. They're coming to Gear Street this year, and they asked me to review the Old School 21 RT. I love that they painted the grill with a Mad Professor logo. That's really, really cool. It's a rather heavy, let's say 21, I don't know why 21 amp. I looked in the back. It says there's a Jensen speaker in there, Jensen something, and you can see there's really nothing to see there. There's power, a speaker out, extra speaker out, so you could use external speakers, and a foot switch input. There's no effects loop, nothing. That was the back. That's why we have a very expensive camera back there set up so you could see that. That's ridiculous. I don't think I've got an unboxing for this, do I? I don't know. If I have an unboxing, you see it right here. If I don't have an unboxing, you saw nothing. I don't know. It comes with a foot switch. Problem with it being, it's very nice. It has the logo on it. It's very heavy duty. But it's got the cable attached to it. So if that breaks, it's a very, very long cable. But if that breaks, you're shit out of luck. Why not make it with the plug? And also, no lights on it. So when you walk up to your foot switch, you don't know, is the reverb on? You have no idea. Is the tremolo on? You don't know. Of course, that means it would probably have to be a different kind of foot switch technology, if we can call it that, because we need LEDs. But there's reverb and tremolo on and off. If the foot switch is not connected on the amp, there are no switches for the reverb or the tremolo. You would actually just turn them down. Let's listen to it, see some nice pictures, and then we meet back here. Now, full disclosure, I put this thing in my office, plugged it in, started playing it, and was like, this is crap. Played it with my Fibonacci guitar, and I was like, this sounds so dull. Where's the top end? Yeah, when you test out an amp, make sure your tone knob is all the way up and not all the way down. There was no tone because the knob was down. Took me 5 minutes to figure that out. Because my friend Tonio had rolled it down. Okay, what do we have? Oh, before we say what do we have, we're going to check out the song that I produced with it. And I'm pretty impressed with the sounds.
The shadows play, an old mad professor makes chaos begins. Butters equations the world can't decode. In the finished letter where secrets explode. She says with glee, let's see what happens when we break gravity. Madness is magic, a genius untamed. The whirlwind of brilliance no one can flame. In a cabin of wonder under northern skies, she dreams up a world where logic defies. Oh, the mad professor from Finland's wild, with the heart of a rebel and the mind of a child. She's a mad professor with a sinister smile. Yeah, she's got all the trouble and her tongue's got style. Oh, mad professor from Finland's wild, with the heart of a rebel and the mind of a child. She's a mad professor with a sinister smile. Yeah, she's got all the trouble and her tongue's got style.
Now, wasn't that fun? I think it was. The guitar, by the way, that you saw in that song is $150. That's the sounds you can get with this. I didn't use the built-in speaker. I went out to a load box from Freyet, one of those right there, Freyet Power Station, and then ran it through the XFX for an IR. So what we got on the front here is gain with a gain boost, not foot switchable. That would have been nice. Treble, middle, bass, which is weird because it should be, if you ask me, bass, middle, treble, but who cares? I mean, as long as you can read, you're good. It's got a Vox-typical cut knob to take the top end down. Reverb mix, and as far as I understand, that's the brilliant Silver Spring reverb from Mad Professor, which is a digital spring reverb, but it's very, very good. And then a tremolo, can't tell you if that is digital or analog. I assume it's analog, I don't know. And then a master, and the switch is off standby and on, so you only have one switch. Jensen 112 in there. It gets loud. 20 watts, pretty loud. What else do you want to know? Oh, the setup that you're hearing. We have pedals on the floor. Tube screamer, clone type thing, Galaxy tape delay. That's about what we're using. Everything else isn't relevant. We've got a Chuck's power supply and a Ditto that are used for leveling. I'm playing it with this very beautiful Shabbat Lynx, the very, very nice HSS guitar from my friend Avi Shabbat from California. Hey, Avi. Miking, we are doing that too, with a Sennheiser MD421 Compact, which is great, or compact, however you want to say that. Slightly off-center, and it's great. With the graphic, you actually know where the center is. Then again, off-center, the R92 from AEA, a beautiful high-end ribbon. And talking about high-end ribbons, we've got the AEA R88 Active in the room. That is a stereo ribbon, and that's about 1.50 meters away to capture a very realistic stereo room tone. Let's lay on the floor. We're not using that because it doesn't have an effects loop. And here we go. Those are the sounds. That's about it. Nothing on. You want the reverb on for some depth, right? Want a bit more gain for meat? Here's the meat. I could play that clean all day long. That's the clean that I live for. So you're really cutting the top end, which is fine. Where in the negative direction, it goes very negative. Middle. I'd say about 700 hertz, something like that. I put the Galaxy on. Just beautiful. So Galaxy off, here's the beautiful, even cranked up. Tremolo. Kick that in. Fun. It's just good. Pedal platform? Tube screamer. Clon? I'm gonna go with yes. Very much yes. But more gain. Clickety inny here. Well, really, all that I would need is those two notes. Holy hell! That's what an amp's supposed to do! More gain! Screamer. Case in point. Not the cheapest 112 combo on the market. Definitely a very, 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 very fine specimen that goes from super clean voxy shit to funky stuff to super high gain leads and shreddability just with cranking it up and a tube screamer in front of it. It's got a master volume, so it is manageable. Has a beautiful reverb and tremolo in it. If you like simple but killer, I'm pretty sure nobody's looking at Mad Professor 4 amps at the moment, but you should. There's also a 50-watt version, which is a little bit more Marshall-esque. But you should check it out because this is a beautiful specimen of an all-tube amp. What tubes are in there? What do I give rat's ass about? I don't care. Did you like the sounds, yes or not? Yes or not? Yes or no? Well, if you like them, why does it matter? I don't know. 84, 34, 606, 6v6. Who knows? 80, 50, something. Numbers. Damn, it's a good amp. It's heavy, though. You need to know that. All that being said, I'll try to find some links below. I'm looking forward to meeting my new friends from Mad Professor when they come to Gear Street. Like and subscribe, please. That doesn't cost you anything, but supports me. And Animals at the end.